Hi slays, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm very excited to be filming this video. This is actually take 2. I was just sitting over on my desk editing my take 1. Like I literally edited it like 5 days ago. I filmed it 5 days ago and I was like, it's good, it's slayful, I'm ready, I'm so happy. And then I went back and looked at the footage and I was just like, I don't really like this. I want to make this exciting and fun. I really enjoyed my first version or doing this before, but I had to work out some kinks. So I went back and I watched both videos. I took some notes on what I can improve of. So I hope this can be a fun series that we all enjoy. I know that I like to film and edit them, but going back and watching them, they're a little bit strange. So I hope that this one is a little more interesting and fun, and I hope that you have fun watching and maybe learn something. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, and here are my other 2 if you want to go watch them. Again, like I said before, they're a little bit cringy. We have the fall one, which was like an excitement for fall. Fall's my favorite season for sure. I would say it goes fall, spring, winter, summer. I really don't like summer. We will be doing a summer one. And by then I'll have a summer bingo card because I really want to do a spring bingo card, but I didn't have time. And like, I guess I could have done it now, but this is kind of a spur of the moment. Like, I don't really have time to redo it again kind of a thing, but I have time to redo it one more time. So I have 2 footage versions of it, and then whichever footage version is better, we'll just go with. But, yeah. Also, it's Women's History Month right now, so I have my little women thing. These are all my like memoirs, and then like this book is like pro-women. These 2 books are pretty pro-women. The Rachel Incident's pretty pro-women. I wish I had a hardcover because I feel like it would be more even, but I like my copy of the Rachel Incident. It's okay. Anyway, you can go watch these if you want, but yeah, let's slay. Okay, first up, let's start with some spring reads that I've read in the past and I recommend you guys read now. Okay, so first up we have Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I really like this book and I would love for Ali Hazelwood to make another YA. I think she's written some like fantasy YA books. I'm not really sure. I'm not like really big on Ali Hazelwood. No hate. Specifically this spring, I would say you could read Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez because her next book comes out, and so if you haven't read the first one, I mean, I don't think it matters because I think they're like, you can read them in any order, but I'm gonna reread it, so you should go do that with me. I love the hardcover version because I like this pink and I like the cover. Like, I just love it. I have to get the hardcover version of the second one so I can have 2 of the same one. So yeah, stay tuned for a lot of Abby Jimenez in April. We will be talking about Abby Jimenez every single video in April, so stay tuned. If he had been with me and if only I told her, which are up there, they're right there in the black and white. Here and here. I love those books and I think they're good spring reads. I read them in spring. I think you can read them at any point in time, but I read them in spring. I have like a video on it. I would not recommend watching that, honestly. Go watch someone else's video on that, but I have a video on it. I read them when I went to Vancouver 2 years ago, and then I reread them last spring. Should I reread them this spring? Let me know in the comments if you think I should. If you read this book, you're gonna want to exactly after read. You're gonna want to read If Only I Told Her, so go pre-order this one so that when you finish this one, you can read this one. I love it. It's a great duology. Like, I honestly think it's pretty fast-paced. I also said Happy Place by Emily Henry, which I kind of took back. I honestly think Happy Place can be fun, like, later on in spring, but I don't think it's a fun like beginning of spring. You could read Great Big Beautiful Life in spring if you wanted to, but I honestly think the most spring Emily Henry read stan. The most spring Emily Henry book is definitely Funny Story. I love Funny Story. Well, I love them all. Funny Story is my least favorite, but I love it. This is really actually a very fun book. The what's called plot is really fun. The trope is really fun. I've never heard anyone else do this trope ever. I love it. I also love A Wedding Trip is what I'm learning because, like, I honestly think this book is growing on me and I need to go reread it. Maybe I'll reread it this spring with y'all. So you should read this. But it also takes place at a wedding, and I feel like that's the fun part. Well, it doesn't take place at a wedding, but it kind of has wedding elements. And so if you're, like, ready to go to a wedding, you can, like, take this in your bag. It's, like, very fast-paced. I read it on a plane, like, in one day. And so, like, I feel like you can take it on your plane and no one's gonna, like, care. You know? And, like, it's not a big deal. Like, it's not like, oh my god, I'm stressing about this wedding and I also am stressing about the book. Like, you just need something, like, chill and fun. Read this. It doesn't have a wedding taking place, but there's, like, a wedding element-ish. Okay, that's not helpful at all. To be clear, no wedding actually happens. If you want a wedding, like, that actually happens, that actually legitimately happens, Slow Dance by Rainbow Rowell. I swear I talk about this all the time. This is what I mean, but I mean, a 5-star read I'm going to throw in your face. I swear I talk about this all the time. I love this book so much. It's gonna come up again, so I'm gonna put it here. And then any Casey West or Sarah Adams. I love both of those authors for, like, something you need chill and vibey. I feel like spring is very, like, you need something chill and vibey. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And then we also have Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow for all the graduates. I feel like this is a very graduation one. And the next one's kind of fun. I don't really know what to say about the next one. I read it in the fall. And then I read the other one in the fall too. I feel like the next one is kind of a fallish book because it follows the beginning of, like, college. But I feel like it could be fun to, like, read that at the end of your high school and then read the next one at the beginning of your college. Just a thought. I don't know. Your thing. But I really liked it, and I really liked the next one, and I don't normally like sequels, but I liked... Actually, that is not true. I actually don't really like sequels. Like, I love sequels. Like, that's a weird thing. I feel like most people don't feel that way, but I love a sequel.
There is also a third book. It's not in the same series, but I feel like they all are sort of similar. I did read it. This is a legitimate picture of me in the bookstore seeing all these books for the first time. This was in, like, August of 2024. I didn't like the third one as much, but if you really like these two books, you could go read it. It has similar vibes, I feel, but I did not like it as much. But if you really like See You Yesterday and you want something like that, there's this book on the screen. I'm forgetting the name, but I'll put it on the screen for you. I liked that one.
Next up, we have my spring TBR, what I want to be reading in spring. You see how we have no crazy books on here? You see how we have no crazy books on here? Okay, the first up is The 40-Year Kiss by Nicholas Butler. I've been seeing this everywhere, which is weird because, like, I feel like it's been out for a while and no one's talked about it before. But I want to read this. I don't know. I think it's an interesting, like, trope. And I think it'll have, like, interesting messages. I saw a reading vlog where the girl was like, I didn't really like this, but I would get it from, like, the library. I think there's a Hoopla on it, so, like, you can go listen to the audiobook on Hoopla, so I can figure out, I have my ways to go and get this book, but I feel like that'd be fun. This one is a very top high, thing. This is Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross. This will either be an April or a May book. I think probably May just because April is going to be crazy with all the reading vlogs and everything, but I really want to do a reading vlog of this and I really think it's going to be a very fun book. It's very long, but I also think it's going to be very, very fun. So stay tuned for a Wild Reverence reading vlog. This is in a series. It's a prequel to a duology called Divine Rivals. And then there's also Ruthless Vows, which is here. Like, again, I don't know. When I first filmed this, I did have more of the books, I'll say, because my bookshelf was falling apart. But now my bookshelf is, like, fine, and so I don't really want to break it. But I'll put them both on the screen. Anyway, this is the prequel to it. I really want to read this. I'm very, very excited. So I'm gonna do a vlog. So stay tuned. Next up, we have The Shippers by Catherine Center. I cannot wait for this book. Oh my god. I love to ship people. This is giving, like, Emma by Jane Austen, but, like, now I love shipping people. I am literally Emma. I read Emma recently, which we'll get to in a little bit. Also, the Shippers hasn't come out yet, so that's a new release. That'll come out in May, so I can't read it right now, but I'll read it once it comes out. Next up we have Finding My Way by Malala Yousafzai. I feel like it'll be a fun read. I love a memoir, and I've read both of Malala Yousafzai's other books. Here they are. I've honestly loved her books so much, and I love like a fun little memoir, a tragic memoir. And so I think that'll be a fun book to read. And then we have In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. This is the last series. This is the last book in the series, When in Rome. I've read all three. I read them out of order. I read Beg, Borrow, Steal, and then I read Practice Makes Perfect, and then I read When in Rome, and then I'm gonna read In Your Dreams. She also wrote The Cheat Sheet, which I feel like is more popular and known. Though I feel like both of them are pretty known. And then she wrote the sequel to that, which is The Rule Book, which I liked okay. Wasn't as good as The Cheat Sheet, I felt, but that's okay. I have The Roommate Experiment by Elena Armas. This honestly might be my next read, so by the time this video goes out, it's already done. But I just got it off Libby, and so yeah, I think it's time. I also have right here like in arrows where I would get each of the books, which is kind of crazy to me, to be honest. I don't know if I was thinking like I'm gonna show you. I never know if I'm gonna show you my notes or not, but I was not planning on showing you my notes, no hate. Next up, we have recent reads, or reads I've read recently that are specifically spring related. Hi Slays, editing Alice here. So I did end up actually going ahead and just making a spring bingo card, and before we got out of like spring TBR land, I wanted to go ahead and just tell you all about it. So here, let me find it. It's in my 2026 reading journal. Here it is in all of its glory. So I thought I'd like show you just a little bit about it. I'm just gonna go by rows. I have Bought Over a Year Ago, Read in School, library book, written by a favorite author, mystery, horrible, more than 500 pages, DNF, romance, broke your heart, spring TBR, read in a coffee shop or bookstore, read a book with someone or buddy read, beginning of a series, fantasy, reread, end of a series, nonfiction, pink cover, picked up a DNF, 5-star, memoir, and new release. So that's very fun. Also, other thing, here's my little spring TBR little graphic, which I think is so much fun. Oh my god. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you all about that. Also, in complete other news, but apparently we're gonna pretend to be a vlog for a second here. I learned how to do posts, which is really cool. So if you want to go look at my posts and also answer them, that would be great because I'd love to see the answers. I didn't know that you could do that, but now I know, and I'm very excited. So slay. So stay tuned. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. First up we have, I swear, I cannot stop talking about this, Slow Dance by Rainbow Rowell. I love this book. It's so amazing, so slayful, so wonderful, so incredibly, amazingly wonderful. Next up we have Emma by Jane Austen. I'll put it on the screen because I can't find it. I mean, it's over there. I should have like filmed over there because I feel like all my books are over there. And then we have When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I just talked about this. And then we have The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Some people say Poston. I'm not sure what it is. But The 7-Year Slip, I love that, and I want to read more Ashley Poston, and I feel like it's a fun springtime. I swear, I love to read like non-problematic books in the spring.
If any of you guys have read Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston, please let me know what you think of it. I would like to read it, but I'm not really sure where to go with more Ashley Poston, if I should read The Dead Romantics or Sounds Like Love next, but I've heard really good things about Sounds Like Love, so I'll probably read that next. This was a picture taken in a bookstore a couple weeks ago of me seeing this book and being like, should I buy it? Should I not? Anyway, back to the video.
And then we have Tell Me Everything by Minka Kelly. This was a memoir. I loved it. Stay tuned. Like, you need a trigger warning. You need a trigger warning. Trigger warning. Go check out my Fable review if you don't know what's happening in that book. But yeah. Now let's go on to current knits. Okay, Slays, let's go talk about it. This is my little yellow tank top. I was actually working on it today before I started editing the video. So here's my little yellow tank top. I am obsessed. I actually originally did this in like a coral color. I have a picture on the screen. I love this. It's called the May top. I'll have it in the description box down below for any knitters. It's called a broken rib. So basically you do ribbing on one side and then you do just regular knitting on the other side. I love this color. And then we have my fall project. This is a sweater, and it's in this like very fall sweatery color, which I'm obsessed with and I love, and it's so slayful and it's amazing and the colors are amazing and the color blocking is going great and I'm just smelling it and it's amazing and it's such tiny yarn. Oh my god, this yarn is like literally paper thin, but I'm loving it. Then we have my most complex project that I'm hoping to get done by next winter. You've seen this in every single one of my videos, but in different lengths. And I feel like this one I have the most of an update because the cabling is finally coming along. Y'all, we're almost done with cable sleeve 1, which is crazy. And then we have to do cable sleeve 2, but it has this cable back and then these cable sleeves. So yeah, and I'm hoping to get done with this by next winter.
For those of you who are wondering, the pattern is called Benthe, and I'll have it in the description box down below.
I really don't have any accessory projects going on right now, which I probably should. I feel like I don't have any knitting accessories, but that's okay. Anyway, so slay. Those are all my things. We have random pop culture moments. Which, they're not really random. Here they are. First of all, we have the Boys of Tom and TV show, which, okay, I have mixed feelings about. I had horrible feelings about. I was like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to even hear about this. I don't want to ever hear about it. I don't want to ever talk about it. Also, if you don't know what Boys of Tom is, it's this book series by Chloe Walsh. This is the last book in the series and my favorite in the series, but I love them all, like low-key equally. They're amazing and you should read them 125,000%. But trigger warning. Anyway, they're making a show. It's going on Prime Video, for the first 2 books in the series. And I was worried at first, but then I saw this girl that was like, guys, remember that it will be okay. We will live through it. It will be okay. We will live through it. And I was like, okay. I need to like breathe, think about it. I'm not like super excited about it, but I'm not horrible about it. Okay, next up we have The Devil Wears Prada 2, which goes out on May 1st. Am I thinking that this movie will be good? Absolutely not. But I'm like definitely gonna go watch it 125,000%. I'm excited to go watch it, so yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts when it comes out. And then we have The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 4, which comes out March 12th. I am aware that by the time this goes out, this video is out, that already went out, but I probably have not watched it yet by the time this video is out. Just because I want to read Macy Neely's book before I do that, and I doubt that I'll do that, but we'll see. We will see. I should have some faith in myself. Also, I forgot one, but I meant to put it on here, which is that the Project Hail Mary book, or Project Hail Mary movie goes out, I think it's March 19th, and I'm going to see it with my book club because we're gonna read the book and then watch the movie, which is exciting. I have not read the book yet. I have an e-copy though, so I should just like go read it. Next up we have candles. I really don't have that much candle. Oh wait, I have some candle things. I got a gift card from my aunt to my favorite candle company, which is called Chez Lapin. You should go check them out. They're really fun. This is my Chez Lapin candles. I have so many. If you ever see a candle that's like this size with like this vibe with the sticker, it's probably a Chez Lapin candle. And I love it. So yeah, my aunt got me, oh my god, this one is amazing. I need to put it on. Thank you all so much for watching. This video was so short, but yeah, it's so much longer than my first one. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and also follow my Instagram. You're always seeing things you just don't see here. You'll probably see polls from like all this stuff, like what should I read? Should I watch the show first, or should I read Macy Neely's book first? Which I honestly think I am gonna read the book first. I love Macy. I love her. She's my favorite Mormon. Wife. And Mormon, because I don't know any Mormons really. And then follow my Fable! F-A-B-L-E! Fable. Follow my Fable. I love Fable. I love it. Love it more. I love it. It's basically like a fun version of Goodreads. I'm sure you have heard of Fable. I feel like Fable is more popular than Goodreads at this point. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye everyone.